Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm Terri Hardin, and I was a judge in Outrageous Pumpkins, and I'm going to teach a virtual pumpkin sculpting class. This weekend, 3 sessions. Go here to find out more. Okay? Ooh, look. This is a ghost pumpkin. They come in various sizes and various shapes, and this one is a little small, but it guarantees you to have a very thick wall. And in pumpkin sculpting, this is what we want to have. This crack, however, may make you feel kind of bad, but not me. I got it because I kind of like that crack, and I'm going to make a claw come out or a creature kind of emerging, maybe an egg or something. I don't know. But it was a good deal, and so I'm going to utilize it. You'll notice also here, it's a gnarly. So you want to go for a gnarly. But wait, this one could be pricey. Maybe not. If you go to a farm, this one ran me about $8 because it's a baby. But if you get the bigger ones, they can be about $40. But if you can find a little one, good. Okay, the one I want to show you is the classic. This is a pie pumpkin. This is what you're going to find at your market. Bigger, smaller, they're all about the same. This one is called a pie pumpkin because it's little. But what I want you to see are these gnarly shapes right here. This is what you're going to look for in a pumpkin. Why? Because a lot of times the gnarly shapes have done the work for you and you already know what you're going to sculpt. But we're not going to use this one either. The classic the classic pumpkins that you get in a market are going to have too thin of walls. The wall is going to be way too thin for you to sculpt, and you're not going to like it if you're a beginner. Sometimes you can punch through. We can make it work if that's all you can find. But what I'm looking to do is to give you a pumpkin that is going to have a thicker wall. So any of the ones that you get in a market, this one, and I'm going to show you another one. Here's another classic one. You're going to look at it and fall in love with the stem, aren't you? And the stem is beautiful, but the problem is this could only have 3/4 of an inch or a 1 inch wall. Now, remember, if this is all you can pick, we're going to work with you in the class. But the one I want you to look for, if you can get out to a farm in your area, is a wolf pumpkin. Let's see what that looks like. This is a wolf pumpkin. Now, it's a pretty basic shape, but the thing that I really liked about it to show you is it illustrates how large the stem is in comparison with the body of the pumpkin. This is easy for a beginner or someone who has never done pumpkin sculpting before to pick a pumpkin without having to ask. Sometimes you'll go to a patch and they won't know what you're talking about. So the best thing to do is to go out in that farmer field and look for these giant thick stems that are really disproportionate to the pumpkin. You see that this stem is almost 1/3 the size of the pumpkin, isn't it? So you look for these big stems, it's going to give you a 1.5 inch to 2 inch wall, most likely. They're going to be a little heavier, and you'll know that. So beginners and advanced as well, if you've never done this process before, these are a really good, affordable, easy pumpkin to sculpt without having to cut them open, which you can't do at the farm, and guarantee you a thick wall. Now, the Big Macs and things like that, I'll discuss in class. But for now, I just wanted to pop in and say, here's a few you can pick. Look for the wolf. You're going to be safest with him. And before I go, let me suggest you might grab something else at the same time, which is this right here. This is the squash. The thing that makes the squash so special is that this part right here is solid. There are no seeds in here. All the seeds are in the bell, which means that you can sculpt fingers, ears, whatever your heart desires without worrying to have to punch through a cavity. So you might want to pick up a few of these. You can see they're very distinct. They also have a very, very long top. This is kind of a short one, just fits better on camera. So I hope you'll join me for pumpkin class. Go here to find out more. It's only $20 virtually, or if you just want to watch me sculpt, still it's $20. Tools you're going to look for are the sculpting tools, ceramic sculpting tools. You can get them at an art store, or you can go to my store. All the information is here on where to buy my set, but you're under no obligation to do that. I hope you join me in class, and I'll see you this weekend. Bye for now.